Hello. I'm going live an hour earlier. Gonna try this out. Not going live Fridays anymore. Just gonna be going live on Monday for now, once a week. So hello. I hope people will be coming. It says one watching already. Hey, hi, thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody for watching the replay. Um, too. And I just got off work. I get off work at 3. So yeah, just hello. I'm gonna light the I'm gonna see how many of these I can light. These I got the candles back out that my son found for me in the garbage because I want to be talking about that. Like, did I manifest these candles? That's pretty cool. And also 2 mirrors when I had just said like the day before that I need a mirror. And a shelf, and I said my son's heard me say this thing about the shelf, but he didn't know I said the thing about the mirrors. But yeah, I said the day before, I said I need a shelf to go on this wall, and then like the next day he found the shelf, mirrors, and these candles. And everybody knows I love candles. And Red's followers are called flames. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Wow, they're all lighting. Okay. Because some of them were, the wick was going into the wax and it wasn't staying lit. And this one's almost done. But I'm going to still try to light it. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Well, that one's almost done anyways. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. There we go. But, yeah. So, still really enjoying my job. It's awesome. I'm a nanny for a baby boy, and it's great. It's really, really great. He's a really good baby. I work from 8 to 3, Monday through Thursday, and I'm like, pinch me. It's like, I don't think I could have. It's like astonishing. It's just like the job is perfect for me, and I'm just so astonished. I've been listening to a lot. I have her link below. Martha Beck. I think I've been sharing her. Um, Let me mute that. Um, I'm listening. I listened to Beyond Anxiety and Hey Pam. I am good. I am good. How are you? I'm very good. That's what I was just saying. I'm really good. It's about to play my flute. It's hot. We just turned the air on. When I joined the gym. And that too. It's ridiculous. Ian found me. Hey, Elsa. You survived Costco today. I joined the gym, LA Fitness, on Friday, and Ian joined too. Um, and turns out, just because it's like 28 minutes, and I had to get my uh, windshield fixed because I got a little crack in it, and so the guy met me. He's like, "Where do you want to meet?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to the LA Fitness. It's in Poway." And turns out it's like the same miles from my work as from my house. So it's like perfect, because everything's going to be like, a little, because there's not a pool in Ramona. There's a pool over there, but it's not good for swimming laps, really. And I could swim laps in that pool probably, but two, they're going to be redoing it. They're going to be working on it soon. But I just felt for safety reasons, I don't want to swim where there's not a lifeguard at the gym pools usually, but there's always other people around, and I just don't feel like it's safe. We had a pool in Boca Raton, and we had a pool in San Fernando Valley too, above ground pool, but we couldn't go swimming. You couldn't go swimming by yourself, and my mom wouldn't even swim her laps, because my mom used to swim laps too in our pool in Boca, but she wouldn't swim them until I came home from school, until like I was there, until someone was there, me or someone else was home. So let me play you something. Recognize that song? So yeah, so I joined this gym, and I went swimming again finally on Saturday, and I went to the gym Sunday also, and I'm probably going to go back and swim on Wednesday. Usually I only swim twice a week, and I work out on other different ways on other days. So but I might start swimming 3 times a week, because I love swimming. Or because I think I'm going to go. So I'm going to go Wednesday after work and swim. I usually don't swim 2 days in a row, so I didn't swim. And I usually put my stuff to dry. My stuff's usually barely dry after one day. Anyways, so I swam. I joined Friday. I swam Saturday. I worked out and swam. And then I worked out Sunday, and I'm going to go back Wednesday. And I'm probably only going to go one day, because I was like, I don't know that I'm going to feel like going. I might just go on the days I'm off. So I go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday. So that's kind of 3 days a week, but like all squinched together. But I walk with the baby every day, so that's good. And it's hilly, and something bit me, itchy. I got bug bites on my legs. I always, it's really reminding me of my childhood being here, and all the plants, seeing all the plants. I kept on saying to Ian, "Oh, we had this, and we had this in our yard. We had this in our yard. We had this in our yard." I even found these little berry things. I don't know what they are, but they have all these little flowers, and they were at the beach. They were blooming. We found some that had the fruit on them though, and I'm like, you can eat these. We had these in our in our backyard in the San Fernando Valley. I don't know what they're called. I need to look it up and find it. And the loquats, and then that's another thing I feel like I manifested. There's loquat trees over there, and they're like right over there, and the pool's right by me too. So, how are you, Elsa? Thank you all for being here. 3 watching, yay! So I wrote a new poem. Sorry if it seems, I don't. It's just my life. I've been through a lot of stuff. But I feel like I'm in a good place, and I'm learning a lot from, like I said, Martha Beck. Her link is below this video. And we have a lot in common. I feel like it's very similar, like, because evangelicalism is very cultish, and like it's a cult of MAGA. It's like I was in the cult of MAGA before, Trump came on the scene. When Trump came on the scene, I was like, hell no. Hell no. My ex used to have a saying when he was saying no to something, he would be not just no, he would say not just no. And that's how I felt about Trump. I was like, not just no, because I had already heard so many things about him. And I was just like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. So, although I'm listening to Leaving the Saints now, Martha Beck's book about leaving the Mormon church, but although the Baptist church and the evangelicalism isn't as bizarre as some of the things in Mormonism, it's still very cultish. Well, and I'm good. I am very, very good. So, started swimming again. Swim on Saturday, and I'm going to swim on Wednesday. And I might swim again on Friday, and do that, and do. Oh wait, no, not swimming on Saturday because Pam and I are going to protest. Friday, I might swim again on Friday. Wednesday and Friday, I might swim Friday, or I might just work out. But I'm going to work out either way. I might work out and swim because I'm going to be off. I'm not going to be, when I go Wednesday, I'm just going to swim though, because I'm not going to be, I would have to change like 3 times if I put on, came from work, changed into workout clothes, and then changing my suit and go swimming. So I'm just going to change out of my work clothes and go swimming Wednesday is what I'm going to do. I'm glad to be back to swimming. I missed it. I haven't been swimming since before Ian got here. I went swimming at the Y by one of my Airbnbs in Mira Mesa. So and Ian changed my oil yesterday, and so that was good. I got all these groceries because I got my prescriptions renewed, which I can for a year, but I'm going to try to get Medi-Cal. Is that what it's called? Medi-Cal. I keep saying it backwards or something. I got my prescriptions, and then I got an Albertsons. I went to Albertsons and spent a lot of money because I got 20% off because I got these expensive prescriptions and I didn't have insurance. And so they gave me a coupon, I think, because I got 3 prescriptions. And so I'm spending all this money and like over $200 worth of. Look at this. I found another unicorn for my grandbaby. I just got it in good faith, like the first one I got her, that my daughter got rid of. But I got another one. I don't know when I'm going to give it to her, but I just saw it, and it turns out I didn't get 20. It was only up to $15. I was like, I went up there and I'm like, oh, so excited, because I think I'm going to get so much off because I got so many groceries. It was 20% off. I'm like, I'm going to get all this stuff, and it's stuff we need anyways. I got my vitamins and stuff like that, stuff we need. I got 2 loaves of bread, because I'm making sandwiches for work and all this. I just got all this food. And then I get up there and they say up to 50. I gave you the up to 15. Gave you $15 off. It's up to $15. I was like, what? Medi-Cal. Okay. Yeah. And that's what I got off. I got the unicorn free. It was funny because it was the same way with the other one. And so I kind of have a good feeling because, again, my middle daughter and I had a disagreement in December, and we haven't really been talking. So I'm discouraged again. And when I got the pink unicorn for Freya when she was just born in 2022, it was the same thing. I was at the grocery store and I saw this unicorn and it was pink. I didn't even know if it was a boy, if she was a boy or a girl. And this was before she was even born. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to get to give her this unicorn. And I don't really know if it's going to be a girl, but something told me, and this is what Martha Beck talks about all the time, this woo-woo stuff. But something told me to get that unicorn, and I was able to give it to her Christmas 2022 when I went to see my daughter for the first time after she contacted me in June. She contacted me when Freya was April, May, June, 2 months old, 3 months old. And she had red hair then. Her hair is kind of really strawberry blonde now, but it could turn back because when I was that age, when I was about 3, my hair was very strawberry blonde. So, but anyways, the first thing that came up when we had the disagreement was that she got rid of the unicorn that I got her. And I'm just like, why would you do that? I mean, why? And it came up because she had another stuffed animal. I was like, I thought she didn't like stuffed animals. Was it a stuffed animal that her mother-in-law got her? Or MIL is what we call her. MIL can also stand for other things. But, and I was just like, what? She doesn't like stuffed animals. She's not really into stuffed animals. And I like how many things, I don't know how many things I got her. Like I got another bear because I like the bear that I brought her for Christmas. And I think she got rid of that too, but I didn't ask her about that. I don't care about that. And then, but that wasn't such a big deal as what really angered me is she got rid of my book. And she didn't even remember that. She was just like, you give somebody a gift and I didn't give her this as a gift. And I haven't even told her. I should have told her right then. I didn't give you this as a gift. She bought a copy to try to be supportive of me, and she's not supportive of me anymore. And she got rid of it. And I wanted to, finally read it. She was in April, she turned 3. So she was 2, in some months I thought, she was old enough. But I knew I should have said something. I knew because it was in the garage. Stuff in the garage she's about to get rid of, and I should have said something. I should have took it in the house, or I should have said, I'll take this if you're going to get rid of it. But I had hope, I didn't think she would do anything like that. I thought she would have remembered that she bought it to try and support me. And then ironically, I didn't get any, it would have supported me more. It would have been, it would have supported me more if she would have kept it. I wish she would have gave me, I can't get, this is like the last copy. We can't get these. I mean, I probably could buy them from these a-holes at Page Publishing, but I wouldn't do that because they already made enough money off of me. I paid them $3,000 and then they tried to sue me. But anyways, that's another story. And I don't know. Well, I know one thing. I want to get it republished with a legitimate publisher, a real publisher, where I'll get paid because it's a good book. I know I want to do that. I might try to seek legal action, but I don't know how long like the statute of limitations is, because this was in 2017. But I think I probably can still, because in 2020 they tried to sue me. And I've been trying. I've tried like a couple of times. I've tried to find lawyers and get advice, and I've talked to some lawyers, and it was basically just a frivolous lawsuit because you can find. I'll drop the video. I'll drop some videos about it. And this ironically was when I was selling my house. This is another thing I was going to talk about today, though. They attempted to sue me for $1 million because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything at first. I was still paying for my divorce. I didn't have any money. I was in debt, and it was before I left Georgia. I was in credit card debt, and I was doing Airbnb. So it was before. When I sold my house, I paid off all my credit card debt, and my car. I paid off all my debt basically, and paid cash for the RV. So that was so awesome. And at that time, I was looking to hire a lawyer to try and sue them. I mean, countersue them, because they tried to sue me, and I tried to contact the lawyers that contacted me. They just, I think they were shady. I hired a shady lawyer for my divorce, and then I had to fire her and hire a new lawyer. So I'm very particular about my lawyers. So I haven't found anybody. And publishing lawyers are like, I can't even find any publishing lawyers. Somebody gave me the name of someone, and I contacted them, and I'm trying to think if they answered me, but they weren't gonna represent me. But I don't even know if they answered me. I think they did answer me though, at least. But anyways, so anyways, that's that story. Trying to think when did I write this? All this stuff that I'm learning from Martha Beck, and I'm finding I feel like I said, we have a lot in common because of me leaving evangelicalism and like the Baptist church, because it was very cultish. especially, I was so just goody two shoes and so into it. I was goody two shoes, and I was just didn't smoke or drink or chew. Um, and I was that way since I was a teenager. So, I didn't mark my page where my new poem is, so I'm trying to find it. Well, how long back did I write that? It's called Burning Bridges. But anyways, so, and I found out because I was reading a little thing about, let me put this. I read the Wikipedia about Martha Beck, and I found another thing we have in common is we're both seventh children. She's one of the youngest of 8. She's the 7th child, and I'm the youngest of 7. I'm the 7th child. So we're both the 7th child. So that was interesting. I was like, we have a lot in common. And trying to see if I can find this poem. So while I'm talking about it, let me read you this book again. It's a good book, if I do say so myself. It's dedicated to my mom. My mom liked elephants. I remember what's interesting. Oh, I should have brought that out here to show you. I had a little elephant. My mom used to give my kids all these animals that talked and made noises and stuff when you press their belly. And so I have a skunk still that says, "I'm Bunk the skunk." Psh, what's that smell? And I have an elephant that she gave my kids, and I had forgotten completely about it, right? And in 2014, I wrote this poem in 2014. And my youngest daughter was 13 at the time. And I had completely forgotten I had given her that elephant. And she gave it to me, and I was just like, I think I probably about cried or almost cried, because I had just wrote this book. I wrote this poem. I'm sorry, because the poem I didn't write it for kids. I just thought it would make a good kids book. Like the message in Dr. Seuss books are for, hey, Betty. Hi, Betty. Hello. I need to pay attention. Okay, I did see you just now. Okay. I need to pay attention. So, yeah. So I think I about cried. And then I dedicated this book to my mom, is what I was about to say. Let's see, copyright 2017 by Redheaded Riding Hood. For my mom, Ellen Olsen Hewitt, who loved to give children books because they are the best gifts. Was there ever an elephant in your room? When it walked, it went boom. You tried to deny it, but you couldn't hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's a cat, you try to say, or maybe a bat. It will fly away. If you can't admit it, you can't quit it. Go ahead and face it. Can you trace it? Could the truth set you free? or will they all laugh at me? This is taken from inspiration from Horton Hatches the Egg, the elephant bird. Perhaps, who are they and why do we care if they laugh? They have a hyena in their room. That's so much worse than just an elephant. And to get my job, I said this poem for my family that I'm working for now. So it kind of got me a job. It got me a real job. It got me a day job. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. One day, 2 days, 3, day by day, these things I pray. I have a higher power who created elephants. Maybe he can take care of it. I wonder what he'll do. Will he take it to the zoo? What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town? The elephant, he now does tricks, and people pay to get their kicks. I want to see if I can just, because I paid for all of this, and I told them what to draw and how to draw it and everything. Went back and forth with the illustrator on all these pictures, and what is God gonna look like? And there were three different, at least ones until he settled on this. And I actually sent the illustrator a picture of James Pickerling because I was into watching Grey's Anatomy at the time, and he's the head of the hospital. What's his name in Grey's Anatomy? But anyways, it's that actor in Grey's Anatomy, James Pickerling. For once, I can remember the actor's name and not the character he plays. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. Did I read this page? What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town. The elephant, he now does tricks, and people pay to get their kicks. I'm going to read this again because it goes in sequential order. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. If I give him the elephant, he'll die. But the ringmaster doesn't work that way. The elephant will live another day. He'll sing and dance because he got a second chance. The circus is a place of joy and wonder because the ringmaster has a plan. Trust the elephant in his hands. So yeah, that's my book. And yeah, I want to get going on that. So I do. But I'm also a procrastinator. I'm trying to find this poem. Maybe I'm not supposed to read it to you. But anyways, I'm learning to meditate, and I really think that's what helped me to get the job and be like, I'm much calmer than I used to be. And oh gosh, I had so much anxiety even when I was trying to pass the shallow water lifeguarding course from the Red Cross for my lifeguarding job. I had so much. I was getting better. I'm on a healing journey, y'all. I'm on a healing journey. And so I'm trying to meditate like every day. So yesterday I did a little video. How's that video doing? I made chicken parmesan. Oh, you want to see the video? Let me show you the video when let me see. I think it's the video when I got the book. I was so excited, but it was short-lived. I was excited for a little bit, but let me see. Where is that? And you can see my little dog in the video when my book came. Let me see. Not sure if it's a short or not. It was before they had shorts. Let me see. No, I know how to find it. Let me go to oldest. And my oldest, my What Elephant book has arrived. Yeah. It was before, it's after in this because it was off my old channel and I copied the video and then put it on here. So not all of these videos are in what do you call it, chronological order, because like I have me saying the What Elephant poem and let me see, let me share this one and I'll share the other one. We can watch it. How about that? In 2017, is that right? This was filmed in July of 2017, yeah. Little younger, a little thinner. Let me show you. Let me show it to you. Can you see that?
I'm going to open it.
I was so excited.
Set this here.
I put my red dress on.
I can get that to sit there. I'm gonna open it, and I'm so excited. There it is. My What Elephant book.
My doggy. My little boo.
It's backwards, but I don't care. It's dedicated to my mom. See little elephant, isn't he cute? I'm so excited. I don't want to give it all away. But anyway.
I didn't want to give it all away then. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, want to watch the view now?
LA ice melt.
Oh, goodness. What's going on in LA, y'all? We need to pray about that. Yeah. Let me see. And then I was going to share something else. Let me see. Oh, me saying the poem. You want to see the video of me saying the poem in 2014? Y'all, not only was my middle daughter used to be supportive, my 13-year-old was supportive and filmed me saying the poem. Like I said to you, she gave me the elephant back, and I think she had realized I wrote the poem because I had shared it online. I don't know. I feel like she knew somehow. I mean, I don't know at what point, because it might have been after she filmed this, but I have video that's off my old YouTube of me saying it in 2014. So over 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Let me find that. Let me show you that. So I go into my videos and I go to oldest, and that's how I find these old videos. My youngest child filmed this for me. Okay, I'm sharing it on my community tab too, but I'm going to play it for y'all. Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me make it big.
An elephant in your room.
This was after church.
You try to deny it, but you can hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's a cat, you try to say, or maybe a bat. It'll fly away. If you can't admit it, then you can't quit it. Go ahead and face it. Can you trace it? Could the truth set you free, or will they all laugh at me? Perhaps. Who are they, and why do they care if they laugh? They had a hyena in their room. That's so much worse than just an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. 1 day, 2 day, 3. Day by day, these things I pray. I have a higher power who created elephants. Maybe he can take care of it. I wonder what he'll do. Will he take it to the zoo? What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town? The elephant, he now does tricks, and people pay to get their kicks. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. If I give him the elephant, he'll die. But the ringmaster doesn't work that way. The elephant will live another day. He'll sing and dance because he got a second chance. The circus is a place of joy and wonder because the ringmaster has a plan. Trust the elephant in his hands. Okay, stop.
See, he's telling her to stop.
An elephant in your room, when it walked, it went boom. You tried to deny it, but you can hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's...
Sorry. Yeah, I used to say it fast. Because I just had memorized it. That was when I had just memorized it. So I kind of would say it fast just to, I don't know, it just helps me to remember it. I can say it slow now. I just remember, I've said it like all over the place. I have a poem. In fact, I have a poem about saying saying that poem everywhere. Let me see. I need to, you know what? I said before about how I like to read the year before's journal. Well, you guys, I have lost the journal from a year ago now. I was in the May journal, the journal that was until the end of May, but I mean, they don't go like, it's just like when I finish this one, I'll be done with this one. And I'm, in June, and I started this one in March. I got it at Cracker Barrel, but I number them. And so this is 124. A year ago's is I think it's 114. No, I'm looking for 115. 114 was the one from May. I can't find it. I have all these journals now, you guys. And that's one thing I said. I'm like, I'm not going to get rid of any of these. I got rid of more clothes to fit everything in my car. I got rid of more clothes because I'm always buying new clothes. That's something that, and it's just like, I don't want to do that again, because I even got rid of some of my mom's journals because I had so much stuff. I had so many journals of mine, and I should have really gotten rid of none of my mom's journals. But I had quite a few of her journals too, but I don't know how many, but I shouldn't have gotten rid of. That's the only thing like I regret getting rid of, actually. And I got rid of a lot of cool stuff. You guys, I've seen my lion again. So I had this cool lion. I named him Aslan. And I got him in North Carolina when I was, when my sister-in-law and I went to the Women of Faith conference. We went to North Carolina and we were antiquing, and I found him at an antique store in North Carolina. And he's a very distinctive looking, I remember Ian and his girlfriend from high school, they were saying he looks scary. Well, I've seen the statue, and it is I'm like, that has got to be made by the same person. Exact same. I should show Ian, but it's exact same. And you look at my links below, go to my Pinterest. If you go to my Pinterest, I can show you it. I can go to it and show it to you. But I'm like, oh my goodness, because I thought it was a very distinctive looking lion, and that, and it turns out they must have made more of them, because there's this statue in front of the place where I walk. It looks just like my lion, except for it's stone. So it's like, it was like uncanny, and it's very distinctive looking. So I'll show you how I know it's not like just a generic looking lion. So let me see, I'm trying to see where. I don't even know how to work Pinterest anymore. Let me see, because I don't. All my pins. Okay, I'm looking for all my pins. My thing that I saved from all the stuff I got rid of, and some of the stuff I kept from all of my stuff. It's called "Look at This Stuff, Isn't It Neat?" I don't know how you look at certain boards. Yeah, I don't even know how Pinterest works anymore. Let me try and I found my picture of Jesus. I got more than one picture of Jesus. Let me show you this. and I'll see if I can go down and find it. So this is a lot of stuff on my Pinterest. These are some of the things I had. This was my Jesus picture that I sold on Facebook Marketplace. These little Tykes binoculars I sold to a lady in California, and I mailed them to her. This was a picture of Mary and baby Jesus. I had a whole angel collection. Look at this that I sold. So are you looking at that? Okay. So I'm trying to show you my Beatles from my other Beatles Yellow Submarine bathroom, my Beatles Yellow Submarine picture. That is way too big for my tiny house anyways. I sold that. I'm trying to find the lion. I want to show you the lion. I had a whole cross collection too. I had stuff from my kids. This was from a wedding gift of crystal vase. I had this little angel. Oh, so cute. I had a Georgia Bulldog, my Georgia Bulldog room. I had so much stuff, you guys. I was a redhead before it was cool. I'm trying to find, it's like, why can't I find it? There's my book. I'm trying to find the lion. There's a dog that looks like mine. I don't know how you just go to your boards, because then I could find. Then I could find it easier. All pins. These are supposed to be all my pins. Really? These can't be all my pins. I'm trying to find it. Because I have a lot of stuff in, this is where I found my haircut. See, but this is where I found my haircut. This is all my pins. I'm going to eventually get to it. But I can't imagine this is all my pins. I don't know. Because I don't see a lot of stuff. I don't see a lot of... This might just be the pins I reposted. I don't know. Because I don't see a lot of the stuff that I sold. I see a lot of stuff that I just reposted. Oh, look at the puppy. So cute. But I haven't been on Pinterest in like forever. When you look at a person, any person, remember that everyone has a story. Everyone has gone through something that has changed them. Hold on to something good and don't let it go. Let me see if I can go to my, how do I go to my, I don't even know how to do, I don't know how to do Pinterest anymore, you guys. Should I go to the help center? Let's see. This is my profile. What I need to find is pins that I've pinned. Heirloom book. Let me see. I'm trying to find you. Here's my book and stuff. I'm trying to find you my lion, but I cannot find it. I need to find. Created pins. These are not my. These are videos I've shared. Okay, so maybe it's here then, because it's just these are pins I created. Okay, this is a lot of stuff I sold, so it should be here. This is my bird bath. See? I don't want to do that because then it takes me back to the top. Let me go down, 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 down. There it is. There it is. There's me with my lion. You see how it's very distinctive? Do I have a picture of him by himself? You could see him better. Let me go down. But this is a lot of the stuff. I have a little crystal kitty cat. Like I said, an angel connect. I started buying things because I would go antiquing with my friend that I met through selling stuff on Marketplace. And I bought stuff that I'd resell. I loved this picture because I know why the cage bird sings. Oh, and this is when I tried to grow bougainvillea in Georgia. They don't like Georgia. I sold this dining set. I sold this sofa. Home is where your story begins. I had several signs that said that because my last name is Story. I even did rehome Boo. But I called this thing, Look at This Stuff, Isn't It Neat? Because that's the Little Mermaid song. And she had a collection of stuff. So I was like, it's my collection. My famous red velvet cupcakes. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. But anyways, that's my Pinterest, you guys. And I'm going to stop sharing now. Yeah, I'll see you Saturday. Yes, I'm so excited. So we're going to a protest, nokings.org. Check that out, you guys, for one in your area. Okay. I almost gone an hour. So I might only go an hour. I'm still trying to find this poem that I wrote recently, but maybe I shouldn't share it with you yet. Maybe I shouldn't share it with you yet. I do want to, though I prayed about it because I feel like I was going to share the poem with you. But I cannot find it. Oh my goodness, it's the dove. These birds are nuts. They love my bird seed. It's my mom. Hi, Mom. Let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? It's on the branch. Can you see it? That flew away. So many birds. Goodness. And I found a feather. We found a feather last night. It was in the where the thing is rolled up right here. And it looks like an owl feather. I don't know if it is. I don't know what kind of feather it is, but it looks like an owl feather because it's speckled. And it's kind of big. It's a big feather too. So if I find you this poem, I'll read you this poem. If I can't find you this poem, I'll read you a poem from my new book of poems. Or maybe I'll do both. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I was going to be more prepared for this. I'm sorry. I was going to be more prepared for this live. And I'm a little bit, but so like look up Martha Beck, and like her link is below. I've been listening to her podcast too. She does one with her partner Rowan, that's called Bewildered, and she does one by herself, which is called The Gathering Room, and it's just very good. And I listen to them at work when the baby's napping, and I'm watching him on my phone because they have that camera on him. So I watch him and I listen to my podcasts. So I'm catching up on like old ones too, because I just recently found her. And she's on a bunch of other podcasts lately. She's on, listen to her on Diary of a CEO with Stephen Bartlett. Listen to her on Huberman Lab. It's very, very good. She talks about in her book Beyond Anxiety, kind internal self-talk, KISSed, which I've been trying to do with myself, because I always go to the worst place, and it's like I realize now that like earlier when I was trying to get a job, the anxiety would mess me up. It's like, and this is another thing that's helped me personally with my anxiety, just me. It's not in her book, but I realize it always will make me mess up. It always will make me do something stupid because I have anxiety about something like, because I have anxiety about interview or, trying to get a job. And I think it's going to be terrible if I don't get this job. Well, I don't get the job because I have anxiety, and that makes me mess up, and that makes me more nervous. And, I'm chronic oversharer. I would talk too much. I actually went back and asked somebody why they didn't hire me. I think it was Hobby Lobby. And I think he just didn't know what to say. He said there was other people with more experience, because they had me come in and take the test too. And it was also for Christmas. It was just for Christmas even, but I thought I would be able to keep it. But anyways, I realize now I wasn't supposed to get a job there because I was supposed to leave there. It was time for me to leave there. And that's why, it was time for me to leave my job at the pool lifeguarding, because it was time for me to leave there. And when I stopped doing Airbnb, it was time for me to stop doing Airbnb because I was going to leave Georgia, and I was going to sell my house. But that was pretty miraculous still. I don't know why I can't find this poem, but I think maybe I'm not supposed to share it yet. Because like I said, the woo-woo thing. Yeah. And so very much like Martha Beck is I rejected my religion. So right now I'm listening to Leaving the Saints, a book. I don't know how many books she's wrote, but quite a few. But right now I'm listening to Leaving the Saints. And very much like Martha, she left her religion and was she's atheist or agnostic. And I was like that. I was I don't believe in, and I was discouraged. And it was because of things that happened that I came back to having faith. It's not the same as it's not the same as I'm much more open to other things and everything. And I don't believe in hell, and it's not a lot but I still believe the Bible. And Martha Beck always quotes the Bible. I was just listening to one that was about time to dance. So she was talking about the verses in Ecclesiastes 3 where it says there's a time to laugh and a time to cry, there's time to mourn and a time to dance. And that song by the Byrds is based on that verse too. To everything turn, turn, turn. So I was just listening to today podcast of Martha's on the Gathering Room about that verse. She always quotes the Bible, and so she believes in God, but it's not organized religion. And when she didn't die though, she saw a light when she was having surgery. And that's what caused her to write, to try to go a year without lying. And she wrote the one about integrity. I always forget the name of that book. Let me tell you what it is. This is Leaving the Saints, one that I'm listening to now. The Way of Integrity. That's it. The Way of Integrity. So lying is bad for your mental health. It's no wonder my ex is so unhealthy. All he does is lie. All he does is lie. Heirloom book would come out at Christmas time. An elephant book. Long time. I don't know what you mean. So the protest Pam and I are going to is nokings.org. To find a protest in your area, go to this website. Okay. Let me find another poem to say, and then I'll pray for y'all and let you go. They down all of the bird seed in, like, let me go over here and show you. It's so fast. And the dove is back. I just saw it come back. And there's the squirrels, and the squirrels are eating what drops. See? It's like gone. In like 2 days, it's gone. And I have to refill it. He's like, I'm like, it's expensive to feed these birds. And he's like, you don't have to keep filling it, Mom. I'm like, but I want to. And I got another bag of just sunflower seeds. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make, well, do I need this many? I'm going to make Pam a moderator too. There. I don't think she'll mind, but I will ask her. Because I have made people moderators that didn't want to be Box Fan D. That was Box Fan D. I'm just saying it now. It's been such a long time ago. But let me see if I can find a poem to read to you out of Read Poems. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's read the one on advice. I don't know if I've done this one already. Probably have done it recently. I don't know if I posted it. I filmed some double videos and then I didn't post them because I had a troll last time. It was annoying. Hi, doing a double video. This poem is from my book, Red Poems, my new book of poems, and it's called Advice. Advice. When I want it, I can't find it. When I'll take it, others won't. Who I want it from won't give it. Truth is, I know exactly what to do to lose weight, to get along great with everyone. I know what not to buy and eat, who not to date, just close the gate. Change your playmates and your playgrounds. Don't even think about chocolate cake or sex. Whatever you do, don't send that text. The problem is not knowing what to do. It's you and me and follow through. Nike's right. Just do it or don't. That's it. Let me read the one on that 4-letter word. I've posted this several times. Let's see. What's one about? Oh, I did this one before. Let me do this one again. The Room of Broken Things. Because, I was just talking about all my stuff. This one was inspired by Harry Potter and the Room of Requirement. And I wrote it after reading, I was reading Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So oftentimes stuff that I'm reading and listening to inspires a poem. And that was the way with the one I wrote recently about, well, actually, I thought of the poem and then the song came up that's called Burning Bridges. But this is inspired by Harry Potter, and it's called The Room of Broken Things. Oh, I'm doing a double video. I'm live, and I'm saying a poem, and I'm doing a short. The Room of Broken Things. This is from my book of poetry called Red Poems. There's a music box, a cuckoo clock, a lock, my heart, a toy plane, a train, a shattered picture frame, my brain, a car, a truck, my luck. There's a hole in the wall, a deflated soccer ball, a ceramic teacup, a tore-up book, my nook. There's a tennis racket, a bike, a rocking horse, and of course, my family. The end. Oh. Should I say? I'll say this one. I don't think I ever shared this. And I will share it, especially since my dad passed away in 2020. I did write this before he passed away. And when I last saw him, I took him out to eat for Father's Day. It was July though when I came to California though, but it was my idea, and my brother was supposed to go with me, and my brother flaked out. He was like coughing and sounded horrible, but my brother's not very healthy, unfortunately. Sadly, and he's my last living brother, but he's healthier, much healthier than my other brothers were, because they were heroin addicts, alcoholics, homeless. So yeah. So he has, let's see, I don't think he's outlived Christopher yet. Christopher passed in 2018. Wait, he might have, because how old is he if he was born in 60? Let me see. Wait, let me see. He's almost. He needs 2 more years. Yeah, my brother needs to get past 62 to outlive my brother Christopher. I think he will. I think he will, but he's not healthy. But anyways, he was supposed to go with me, and so 2018 was the last time I saw my dad, and he passed in 2020. And I really saw him more than my brother, that brother that I was just talking about, tried to tell this hoe that he was seeing, who persuaded him to. It wasn't hard, I'm sure, for her to persuade him, because he never liked me. He's always been jealous of me. And he especially didn't like that I didn't have the same political views as him anymore. Because like I said, when Trump came on the scene, I was like, no, I'm not going to be a conservative anymore if this is what you have. If this is who you're going to endorse, I'm not going to be conservative anymore. Then fine. My mom was right about everything. Turns out, was my mom right about everything? She was right about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So I'm going to read this poem about my dad because Father's Day is coming up, and this was what I wrote. Okay, this is the first time I'm going to share this. And I do have a, let me find it. I do have a video about my dad now. Okay. All right. Doing a tough video here, kind of. My dad passed in 2020, but this is a poem I wrote before he passed. I didn't share it with him. Don't worry. And I did see him, but it was in July, so it was late, because I was out in California in July 2018. So I saw him, and we went to eat with him and my stepmother and my sister-in-law. My brother didn't make it. He was supposed to go. And again, my stepmother was like, we didn't know you were coming. She's always like, every time I tell her I'm coming to see you, doesn't hear me. Like, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, can't hear you. She was funny. She's funny. She's still alive. I think so. This is called Father's Day. Father's Day. Should I call him? Should I say, thanks a lot, you made my day, when you said I wasn't smart enough? Better be a secretary. Learn to type. He paid for me to take a typing class. And marry an engineer like me. He'll take care of you, dear. There's nothing to fear. You'll figure something out, without a doubt. Just make sure you let him have his way, or he'll have a tantrum, come what may. Until the day you can get away. The children are grown now, so take your leave. He's abusive? I don't believe. He's unfaithful? It can't be. Alcoholic? No way. If I had only become a nurse anyways, I'd be free by now. That's what I said. But I don't want to be a nurse anyways. But that was the thing my dad said. And, it turned out good, because I don't think I would because and then when he said that, then I just wanted to do it to prove that to him that I could. But I had all those kids, and I didn't know I had ADHD. And so that is why I struggled in school. It wasn't because I was stupid. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. Why would your daughter be stupid anyways? If I'm your daughter, why wouldn't I be smart like you? Just saying. Anyway, bye. So, all right. I've gone almost an hour and and a half, and I am going to let y'all go for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who watches the replay. I'm going to make my little prayer list, and I'm going to go at 4:30 next week too. I think this worked out good to go at 4:30. What do you guys think of the earlier time? Elsa, is this good for you? I'll ask Pam. Is it better for you, Betty? Are you still here? So what do you think of the earlier time? Tell me, y'all. Thank you so much. We're going to pray about LA, you guys. It's insane what's going on. It's insane. It is insane. And Elsa, Betty. Thank you for being here. Dear Lord, thank you for these friends and followers. I pray that you would bless Pam and her family, her child and her grandchildren, and be with her. Thank you that we're able to go to this protest next Saturday, Lord. We pray that there's a good turnout, that everybody stays safe. The dove is back. Dear Lord, thank you for my tiny house. Thank you for my son. Thank you for my job. Lord, I pray to be with Elsa. Thank you for her being here. Thank you for her support. I pray that you bless her children and fur babies, and be with her. Keep her well and safe, Lord. Please bless Betty, bless her channel, and bless her kids and her grandkids. And I pray that you be with her and watch over her, Lord. Help us to be informed. Help us to speak out against injustices. Help us to call our senators and Congress people. Help us to protest peacefully, protest. Lord, please be with the people in Los Angeles. Lord, I pray for my neighbors around here, Lord. I pray that they will be safe from any raids or anything, Lord, that they are safe, and that you would protect them and put a hedge of protection around them, Lord. Please help this country, Lord. I pray that you would help be with the people of Ukraine, Lord. I pray you be with the people of Gaza. Lord, my heart breaks for what's going on in this world and in our country specifically. Please help us to guide us in what we can do to resist. Thank you that I found somebody to go with me to the protest. My son might go with me too. Ian said he might go with me. It's hard for you to rest. Lord, I pray that you would be with Elsa, send her healing, Lord. Give her insight and things she can do to rest better and feel better, Lord. Please be with her, Lord. Have you ever heard of those? Have you ever tried? I don't think I've ever tried. Have you ever heard of those ear candles? Do those things work? because I heard of them before. I didn't ever try them. I was afraid to do that, especially with young children, to like light a candle in the ear, but it's supposed to get the fluid out of your ear. Do you ever hear of that, Elsa? I don't know if it works, but I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. So Lord, I pray for the people that follow Trump to wake up, to come to their senses, to be able to admit that they made a mistake, Lord. And I pray that this country is changing. I thank you for Martha Beck and the hope that she gives me, because she says like things are bad, but there's hope. There's so much joy. There's that things are shifting and things are changing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for Martha Beck and for all that I'm learning from her channel and her books. Horsefly. So, I'm gonna go inside, you guys. There's a horsefly. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Go away. Don't come near me. I hate horseflies. Ay, yay. All right. I'm going to go at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you next Monday. Stay informed, stay grounded. Read Martha Beck books or watch her podcasts. The links are below. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye. Mwah. Love you. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Elsa. Thank you. Bye, Betty. Bye, Pam.